what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Miss Sun Harriman, you are going to war with Kensington Palace because once again, like Kensington Palace has been doing all week, they did something stupid. If you guys don't know, every news agency has been, in fact, dragging Will and Kate, okay? Oddly enough, in all the spectacles, because we're like, where is Kate doing? They pulled up Harry and Meghan's pregnancy announcement for LILIBET, the photo that caused her to be harassed so much that her pregnancy was high risk. The Daily Mail printed that photo had also been manipulated, just like Kate's. To which everybody online was like, what are you talking about? We knew where Harry and Meghan was. Do you not understand what the problem is? We don't really care if she's using FaceApp. We care that whole picture was fake and every other picture is fake. And all you keep saying is, you guys, Kate's not missing. We already told you she won't be around. And we're like, that's not how missing people go. Missing people are unaccounted for. You telling us that we're not going to see her for a year, 6 months, 8 months is not her not being missing. You realize that, right? Us not being able to account for her in any way actually makes her missing. So, excuse me, where are we at? Well, they tried to use their old tricks, and this is how you know that London Bridge has fallen. They tried to throw them a Harry and Meghan bone. The UK media, the only person that bit was the Daily Mail. All the other news medias, Reuters, who was it? AP Press, AFP. Everybody was like, right? And the Daily Mail was like, we're gonna run it, and everybody else was like, I wouldn't do that. The whole world was burning. And they literally, because they are so dumb and so inept, they went into their favorite tool bag. I know. Let's blame Harry and Meghan. The only thing they didn't count on was, and now I see their whole thing with Harry and Meghan. This is why they say so many mean things about them, because they think it should be true. When Meghan did her podcast and they were like, oh, please, Meghan didn't do anything. As a matter of fact, she had aides working for her. All she did was just show up, say hello, and the rest of it was computer generated. And we were like, what? Huh? Even Meghan was like, why would you say that? That's the dumbest thing ever. Do you not know how podcasts work? Why? Because William and Kate just show up. Everything they accuse Meghan and Harry of doing, we've already known, but we can actually say you're only accusing divorce, breaking up, separate events. Meghan and Harry are still chilling in Montecito doing their thing. Will and Kate, well, we don't even know where Kate is now. Meghan's health issues, Meghan being mentally unstable, right? Well, I don't know if that's true of Kate, but they're saying the same things about Kate. So where are we at? Because Kate was caught completely faking a picture. And it's not Kate. The palace threw Kate underneath the bus, right? What actually happened? Well, I'll tell you. Massine Harriman actually came out and gave the unedited photo. He said the only thing that was done was the fact that it was color graded, meaning it was taken from the regular photo to black and white.
Hey, I've just got back to reality from the Oscars, and unfortunately there's been an article on the Daily Mail saying that I have admitted to doctoring the pregnancy announcement portrait I took of Harry and Meghan. Apparently I was switching out trees and meadows, and I admitted to this in an episode of a podcast called Private Passions. This is crazy. I was interviewed, I think in 2022, by Michael Bartley. I'm going to play you the segment on Private Passions. And we were talking about the technology I used to shoot people during lockdown. Many photographers were doing virtual shoots in those days. And this is how we came onto the subject. Michael asked me a few leading questions in this interview. What I mean by leading questions, it's what some journalists do, where they make a statement as fact and they hope you respond or add something to it. I get that a lot in regards to Harry and Meghan, and I tend to swerve, ignore, try and get back on track. and say what I'm there to say, rather than any sort of intrigue and gossip. And that's exactly what happened. I'm going to play you the segment.
Photography.
Yeah, virtual shooting. My most well-known virtual shoot is the portrait I took of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announcing their pregnancy. It's a very joyous image. The technology allows you to take over a phone or an iPad and they can hear my voice, and I can still press a shutter and compose with ease. It's extraordinary what you can do with technology.
They weren't actually under a willow tree, but they were lying outside in a meadow, weren't they, Harry and Meghan, when you took the photograph of them?
Yeah, they were lost in their love, at home, in their garden, comfortable, celebrating new joy, new life, the fortitude of hoping for light in life after such a loss that they went through with a miscarriage. So it really was a particularly joyous image to celebrate life itself.
Well,
so how that exchange could amount to me admitting to doctoring an image is insidious and really dangerous journalism. Any mention of meadows and willow trees came out of the person doing the interview, not my mouth. I did my best to ignore it and focus on what I wanted to talk about. So to see an article saying as fact that I did what I did not do is extraordinary to me. And then to try and merge it with this current news cycle of what's happening, it's tragic to see. It was a virtual shoot that I shot on an iPad, an 8 megapixel iPad. And the only thing that was changed is the black and white color grade. That's it. And the Daily Mail and the journalist that wrote this has to be better than this.
Kensington Palace is amazed because they're like, wait, you don't fake photos? That's real? So you get them both in the same room? But baby, this is 100% set to blow the roof off of Kensington Palace. Because baby, he is demanding, and I mean demanding. If you guys don't know, Hassan Harriman, he is a Oscar-winning photographer. He is at the top of his game. He just won an Oscar, I believe, right? And he says the original JPEG without the black and white grade, here it is. He presented it. He said, I expect a full apology and retraction from the Mail Online, the Telegraph, and Victoria Ward. No trees or metals were moved or swapped. This is the image straight out of the camera. Also, that is a jacaranda tree, not a willow tree. Baby! Woo! This blew up in Kensington Palace's face because everyone's like, wait, we've been asking for the original Kate pic. You tried to turn it around and said Meghan's been doing the same thing and bought of a pic when she was pregnant, which, let's be real, you're trying to turn the subject back to those derangers talking about Meghan was never really pregnant. Here's the difference between Meghan and Kate. Every conspiracy theory against Meghan has no legs. Kate, on the other hand, everything she's done has been shown to be, everything they've done, I don't want to say her because I don't know where Kate is, has been shown to be a lie. Why is that? Because at the end of the day, they've been faking so much and now they have all eyes on them. It never occurred to them that Meghan and Harry were actually living authentically. Anyway, now people are demanding that they see the unedited picture of Will and Kate. They're asking, why are they hiding it? They're asking why they're being so squirrely. Everyone, even royalists, are starting to ask, where is Kate? How come you cannot show, right? It. Queen Our Maid on Twitter said, it's odd Prince William is unwilling to show a current legitimate pic video of Kate from the shoulders up. By releasing fake photos, he's creating more speculation about Kate's disposition. Why all these lies unless a legitimate pic or vid of her face will expose him or a cover-up? By the way, Prince William is a liar. Prince William exposed. Prince William, Kate Gate. everything is trending on Twitter right now, right? Again, J-Pill's press record said exactly, since Harry and Meghan could produce the original image after the UK media lied on them, let's see Will and Kate release the original image. What are they actually hiding? What are they hiding? They said, unlike Kate Middleton, Masan can actually provide the original image to prove that the only editing was color. The UK media attempt to drag Harry and Meghan into Kate and William's nonsense is laughable. Another person said the Daily Mail is looking to get sued again in their attempt to once again use Meghan Markle to cover up Will and Kate's sins. The Daily Mail's editors can't help themselves or do this because Kensington Palace's closeness to Daily Mail's owner and editors. Your time in the barrel is up, Victoria Ward. Now, somebody actually said this, right? And this is the most important. The way William and Kate are shamelessly trying to drag Harry and Meghan into the mess should be the reason enough for Harry to reveal whatever was told to him on that 24-hour trip when he went to go see Charles. Okay. And now Alexis is sowing discord in the West said, while the world is focused on Kate Middleton and Prince William faking a photo that didn't exist, the UK press decided to attack an Oscar-nominated Black man's photography to protect the white royals. They've yet again exposed that the UK press is the royal family's PR firm. Are we surprised at this? If you guys don't know, you do remember during Spare, I believe Harry let it leak that William actually forged his signature. Meghan was being bullied. She was close to deleting herself. It was very dark times for the Sussexes. There was a lot of calls in the international media that the royal family could have did more to protect William. I'm sorry, to protect Harry. They gave a joint statement, William and Harry, saying it's dangerous, it's this, it's that. My brother would never do that. Basically defending that William had not bullied Meghan. This is after they had officially bullied them out the country. And William's team had signed off on it, and he had also forged Harry's signature and said that Harry signed off on it too. In the same way, I believe that we all know at this point, William basically, or his team, forged Kate's signature with that C. You guys, this is just sinking the lowest of lows. It's actually really disgusting when you think about it. Oh, but it's not over, because everybody is talking about how William has completely destroyed the entire royal family. Oddly enough, I find it so interesting that I find it so interesting that Charles and Camilla have been so quiet about this. They haven't said a word. They've been going to their obligations. Charles popped up, but William at Kensington Palace has completely destroyed the royal credibility. Listen, Heidi and Moore said, I keep thinking, Law Spider said, let's start with Heidi. The most banal explanation would be that Kate is alive and well, but just put on a lot of weight from medication or steroids, and her old clothes don't fit, and the palace won't allow her to be photographed as anything other than Sif-like. I don't believe that at all. I suspect that negotiating a divorce and can't agree as to whether she can keep the title Princess of Wales is the only term they wouldn't be able to compromise, and I can absolutely see both sides refusing to budge on that for several reasons. Then another person said, Law Spider said, Kate spent most of a decade reeling him in. Now I'm finding out that he had one foot out the door years ago, that she was played like Diana, and that he wants her gone before Charles dies and will never be queen is brutal. She may be strategizing how to outlast Charles. Listen, Heidi M. Moore says, I keep thinking about how Kate is a perfect example of be careful what you wish for. She wanted nothing but to be William's wife, and that MFer absolutely destroyed her life. Yeah, this is completely true, but I do also want to say this, and I think that it should be noted. William and Kate were always kind of on the rocks, but they're very competitive, and they really united against Harry and Meghan. Okay. They really united against Harry and Meghan. But I think people forget that they were on the rocks long before this. Somebody said Kate is alive. I don't think her sister would be on vacation if she wasn't, but I do think she walked out because she got fed up with cheating and the palace is scrambling. Heidi and Moore then said this is plausible, but Kate has never shown any objection or withdrawal from duties due to William's cheating before. She's always gone along with what everybody in the palace told her to do from wardrobe outwards. If she's gone along this far, I doubt there would be a reason that she would not like to leave. Again, I see what people are saying because new people are coming into this conversation and they're painting Kate as a woman that didn't sell everything to secure her bloodline. And those were Kate's life choices. But this is the family you were dealing with. This is what happened. It is ironic that what they wished for Meghan is now happening to Kate. So we 100% have to look into that. But you guys, what do you think about basically them trying to drag Harry and Meghan into this and this completely blowing up in their faces because nothing, and I mean nothing, is making sense. And I will say it once, and I've said it again. And a month ago, they said we were crazy. And now look at us now. If there can be a picture of Kate, where is she? Where is it?